What's going on, everybody? Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to our morning note. It is little before 9 a.m. It's 8:58 Eastern Standard Time. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. My name is Carlos Garcia, founder and CEO of G.A.R Capital. This is the morning note. We do this every morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time here on YouTube. Make sure to click on the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. There's a little square there with our logo. Click that. You can subscribe to our channel. Make sure to turn on notifications so you don't miss anything. You should turn on notifications on Twitter and Instagram as well. You never know when you get some freebies, right? Some free trades. So either way, glad to have you on board. All right, let's talk market, shall we? Dow futures up 122 on some positive vaccine news from Pfizer. Word is that their vaccine is now 95% effective. Some good news. NASDAQ is up slightly, about 12 points. S&P up 0.23%. Russell is up 0.28%, gaining some bids here. Crude oil futures up 1.42%. Bitcoin broke 18,000, the highest level since 2017. If you've been holding Bitcoin since 2017, your patience is about to be rewarded. 18,000. Well, now it's at 17,910 on the future side, but it broke 18,000 overnight. Gold futures down 0.54% in 1874. Silver futures down 6.65%, 24.48 an ounce. Euro dollar is flat, 118.58. For my Forex people, and dollar yen is down 23 pips, 103.95 right now. The dollar yen. Dollar index is down slightly, very marginally, 92.40, and the VIX is down 3.35% at 21.95. All right, so the big news today that I got today was the vaccine headlines. I've been tweeting headlines as they come in. We had Target earnings, we had Lowe's earnings, we had NIO earnings last night, so I've been tweeting all that. FDA said the FDA has asked a group of advisors to set aside 3 days in early December for potential meetings to discuss COVID-19 vaccines, a key step in an agency's authorization process. So it looks like we're very close to a vaccine, one from Moderna and one from Pfizer. Moderna, I believe, is at 94.5%, I guess, success rate, and Pfizer is now at 95%. There you go. I just got some news here. IBM to buy Instana continues to advance hybrid cloud AI. Very cool for IBM. Okay, let's take a look at some pre-market movers and go over with you. NIO reported yesterday better than expected numbers, but they're down about 1.31%. Not much movement. It was actually green earlier today. Carnival's down 4.82% as Norwegian actually did some more shares outstanding, or they did a share offering, which again dilutes current shares. We talked about this plug. Norwegian, again, down 6.84% due to that. Dow Jones, big winner. Boeing up 6.78%. As you know, we've been trading that name for a while now. I still have one contract of the 210s. I took the 200 calls from last week. I gained 300% on it, but I had a runner on it. I gained some nice money on there. If I would have held the 200s, Lord knows where I'd be. But I still have the 210s, which was a signal for our members. We got 45% on it, but I still have one contract open, and the stock is at 224. So let's see if I can get squeeze a little juice out of that thing. Apple 0.33% to the downside. Walgreens bouncing from yesterday's bloodbath of a sell due to Amazon's entry into pharmacy. Walmart up 0.35%. Again, their earnings were yesterday. Walt Disney up 0.26%. But really, the big thing that's boosting up the Dow is Boeing. The 737 MAX is approved by the FAA. Great news. Southwest and JetBlue says they will bring it back in service. So that's great news for Boeing. If you are a Boeing shareholder, I am. Your patience has been rewarded. I've been buying dips on Boeing for a while now, and I own one contract of the 210 calls. The 220s had some volume yesterday. One of my students got in. Shout out to her. I thought it was a little risky getting in there after that big move. But again, something to watch out for. Absolutely. She took the risk and it worked out for her. I did not get into those 220s. I got the 210s with everyone else, and she had the 210s. And I said, she wanted to close yesterday. I said, just stick with it. It looks very good. And again, just managing risk. I mean, we've hit Boeing so many times. I mean, we've sent 2 freebies out on Boeing. And if you held those contracts, you're going to be very happy today. Lowe's also reported really good earnings, but again, falling down. Looks like they're going to be paying their employees a little more. I guess the market doesn't love that. I will be buying some Lowe's today. It actually hit my target below 150. I will be buying some Lowe's stock today personally. I like Lowe's and I love Home Depot. I own Home Depot, so I'll be creating a new position on Lowe's, the stock itself, not calls, just the stock. General Electric also up 2.84%. Tesla was price upgraded by, I believe, that was Morgan Stanley to be 550, their price target. So they are up 1.31%. I own the stock, obviously, as you know. I love the stock as well. Moderna's up 0.59%, JD up 0.40%, AMD up 0.20%, Zoom down about 0.57%. Not really much going on there on that side. So that's where we are in regards to pre-market movers. There's one name that our students have been kind of playing. They've been playing it alone. I haven't really been playing it. But either way, they are playing Riot blockchain, and they've been playing it very well. So shout out to the guys in our student group I talk to every day, masterclass students that be watching. I know for a fact you're probably watching right now. So great job on Riot. They've been collecting bags on it. Riot blockchain is basically just really correlated to Bitcoin and crypto right now. Obviously, it's falling back pre-market, but it tapped 7.5. It does have a little room. So again, if you are bullish on Bitcoin and you're bullish on crypto, take a look at Riot blockchain, maybe above 6.58. Maybe we could take a look at that. Maybe get for a quick move on to the upside. We know 7.5 here is now the resistance on Riot, short term on the hourly. Let me go ahead and bring up the daily on it, and new all-time highs anyway. So again, it's crypto related. So if you want to play a crypto on options or a crypto space in options, Riot blockchain would probably be a really good one to take a look at. It's basically now a little above break even, a little above the closing price at 610, about 2 cents above. Again, yeah, you're talking about penny stocks here. Yes, I understand. But again, you see this big boost in this name due to the demand for crypto and Bitcoin and everything. And we've been saying Bitcoin now since the election for a while as the Fed is printing money. So again, if you have Bitcoin, good for you. Again, this is what I think is going to happen. Again, if you want to know my predictions, everyone always asks me. I think we're going to tap 20,000 by the end of the year, which would be new all-time highs. We already just hit 2017 highs, which is great. Again, I've been owning Bitcoin for a while now. I've been adding every week. That's what I've been doing personally. And again, we hit our lows in March, I believe, and then we bounced up. I think with the lows in March was around 3,000. So again, I've been in Bitcoin in 2017 or 2016, I believe, when it was at 5,000. It was my first position in Bitcoin. So I have it in my Trezor wallet, which is a cold storage. I highly recommend. I had a lot of people ask me about where do you store your Bitcoin. It's Trezor wallet. It's a little digital ledger. If you like, I can go ahead. Let me go ahead and get it for you, so you guys can actually freaking see it. I gotta go to my safe and get it. So it'll be a lot easier to actually have a visual on what the hell I'm talking about. Okay. All right, back. So I had to go to my safe. I'm in my office, obviously. So this is the Trezor wallet. Again, I don't work for them or anything. Again, I don't make no money. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I just highly recommend to get an actual cold storage wallet. Again, as Bitcoin is building up, I buy my Bitcoin on Coinbase. I know everyone says the fees. It's just easier for me. I just prefer it that way. You can buy it on Cash App. You can buy it on PayPal. Whatever you want. It's really up to you how you want to buy it. There's other exchanges. That's fine. But again, I use Trezor. This is my cold storage wallet, and it's really protected because it has like this 20 password system, but it also has a PIN number. So once you plug it in, you go into their website, you log in, and then you have a PIN number, and then the numbers come up scrambled here. So you actually have to go based on what it says on here, and then you actually have to put the PIN number accordingly. And it's jumbled up. It's dual layered identification, which is great. It's a good way to hold this stuff. You never know if Coinbase goes down, Cash App goes down, or PayPal goes down, and then you can't have access to your crypto or your Bitcoin or whatever. So again, it's just something that I use. Again, it's just my recommendation. If you don't want to use it, you're free to just use whatever the hell you want. Again, Coinbase has been hacked before, but no one's lost any money. But again, if you are just the type of person that likes to save your stuff, I really recommend the Trezor One wallet. It's great. It's not exactly battery powered. It's USB powered. You don't need anything. But again, keep it somewhere safe. Keep your password somewhere safe. I have a safe in my closet, so it's very important to put your stuff in there. I have my gold coins in there and all that stuff. So my passport, important crap in there. So again, just a little tip for you guys. If you don't want to buy it, I don't care. It's up to you. But again, I know everyone's asking about Bitcoin. That's all been the DMs I've been getting. So just wanted to help you guys with that. So it's called the Trezor One. Trezor One. Trezor. Okay. Awesome. Good morning. Good morning. G's up says BA baby. Yes, indeed. Where do you see BA entry point added portfolio? Now, if you wanted to add, I don't add to the upside. Obviously, I like a deal. So BA to me, a really good price is below 120. I don't know if we're going to get there again. I would say here below 200 would be a good, I would say probably 190. 190 would be a good level. You'd have to go ahead and increase it, obviously. 160 would be beautiful if we could just add there. I don't think we're going to get back there. So 190 would be nice. Just a heads up. GAR is the real deal, people. Hey, thanks, Daniel. You think BA goes back down in the short term? No matter what, guys, no matter what the stock is, you're going to get pullbacks. I don't care what you think. It's always been that way. You're not going to get just one green candle to the moon. It doesn't go to a million. You're always going to get some kind of volatility, some kind of sell. It's just the way we keep an efficient market. So Boeing is going to go down eventually to maybe 220, 210, 200. And that's okay. If you're already a shareholder, you're loving this move, of course. But you're not going to exactly retire tomorrow. You're probably not going to sell today. Who knows? Again, I've been owning Boeing for a while now. Again, our investment club is loving the gains on Boeing. I've been saying buy Boeing, and they're enjoying the fruits of it. So again, just be patient. I say the best thing is just to play calls until the stock comes back down a little bit, so you can actually buy some. So let's take a look at the volume for Boeing. Maybe take a look for next week or maybe this week's calls. You know, again, anything on Wednesday after 12, I always go to next week's. It gives us some time. Good morning. Thoughts on Riot? Yeah, I just broke down Riot. So let's go and put an alert on Riot blockchain above 6.5 or 658. And again, it's really correlated to Bitcoin and really correlated to crypto. Again, we know the deal. If it's EV space, we're taking a look at Tesla, we're taking a look at NEO and all those other names. But now crypto is now the soup of the day. So crypto, why not take advantage? Maybe Riot does break up for us. So let's see. Now Riot is down pre-market. Again, it's a volatile name, mind you. The spreads make it a little wacky. So again, if you're the type of person that cannot stomach volatility, you need to stay away from this name. That's a fact. Would you fly in a 737 Max? If it's certified, why not? Shit, live a little, man. At the end of the day, live a little. Again, I'm the type of guy where I'm just like, there's risk in life. That's just the reality of it. As long as the wing is not on fire and, and all that stuff. But if it's certified, why the hell not? 737 Max, sure. Why not? Entry point for NEO or wait that happens the day market opens. NEO, I've been saying it again, 32 is my level to add some more. It's my level, 32. Time to buy Amazon. No, Amazon needs to get to 28.65 before I get to do anything. Again, I won't even touch it until it gets below 2,900. Again, I love Amazon. I own some already. So again, let it be sideways. I don't care. But below 2,900, we can have the conversation. But right now, I don't see a point of buying it here. It's still just rangy. I think I can squeeze a little more and get a better value, get some money out of it. Basically, get a better deal. Square, love Square. Own it long term, obviously. Anything below 150, I would definitely take a look to buy some more stock in it. But right now, if you're looking at the actual to buy options, let's go ahead and retake this new level of 190.72. If we do, then I'd be interested in buying some calls, maybe target the 200s. But until then, nothing going on. Net break 67. Oh, let's see. Where is this? Oh man. Okay, net. I don't know what net is, but let's see. Net breaks 67, touch 71. Yeah, definitely. I think if you break 67.50, maybe, but I don't know much about this name. Let's see. Too late for BA. Piss. I sold at 200. It's okay. I mean, if you're looking about the actual buying of the stock again below 190, I'd buy. But again, you could see this thing is moving. Guard the truth. Thanks, Jonathan. Appreciate that. BA calls for. Okay, let's see. Let's take a breath on Boeing. We know the drill. Good news, but again, it could sell off. So take a break. Take a second. Again, it's moved a lot. It's moved from 141 2.5 weeks ago to now 225. Those kind of moves are not really sustainable long term. You're gonna get some pullbacks. You might get some FOMO out there. So just take it easy on Boeing. Take it easy. Let's see if we break 226 at the high. The next target would probably be 240 because I'm basing it on the fibs. You can see 240 is my 50% retracement since 391 is the all-time high. on it. And again, this is based on the daily chart. This is from last December. So I'm loving the fact that Boeing is breaking out of this range. It's breaking out. 240 would be my next target. There's also a gap to fill on the daily right at 250. It could go more. So just keep an eye on it. Keep an eye on it. What do you think about shorting NEO? I don't short stocks. Again, I'm the type of person that'll just buy puts. But right now, it's pretty much chilling on the 100-day moving average. So there's nothing really to short. If you start breaking the 200, which is 41.76, then we could buy puts, sure. I'm not against buying puts. I bought IWM puts yesterday, and it didn't work out, obviously. For buying puts, you got to be in like in 2 minutes and get out. Stupid thing. What other Coinbase can I buy Bitcoin? Oh, where other than Coinbase? You can try Cash App and you can try PayPal. PayPal, I know for a fact, just did Bitcoin availability, and of course Cash App. Cash App is probably the easiest way to go. Do you think BA tests 240 like the summer? I do. I think BA has a little more room to run. We're going to get some pullbacks here and there, guys. I don't want you thinking that it's just going to shoot up to the moon today. But again, give it a second. Give it a second. But I like 240. That's a target. Let's see if we break 226. And then we could talk about 240s. Maybe for next week. Maybe next week for 250. I will take a look at it. And that's Joseph, who's a member of our YouTube subscription-based YouTube subscription channel. Welcome. Thanks again, Joseph, for joining in. When should I add BABA? BABA, what I'm going to add is at below 250. So below 250, I will be adding more. Can you please talk about Roku? Call sign yesterday talks about it. Yes, we do have Roku. There was a lot of volume here, guys, on Roku. Roku had on the 250s over 15,000 in volume. So again, you could see this break here of this 261.8 fib extension. We had the break and then just kind of sideways action. We should get a nice little pull. Anything above 245, we're rocking. And I think we're going to get it. I like this setup here. Again, ascending triangle, break of the resistance, should get there. Let's see here. Target levels for calls. Target, you're not going to get a ton of volume for calls. It just rarely ever happens. Before you do anything, you have to get above the highs of 168.30. A good price to land pellets here long term. I would not add that name. I don't know much about it. But again, you're adding on the highs. Why are we adding on the highs? Wait for a pullback. I would say 1578 maybe, but I don't know much about this name anyways. Okay, bro, BABA touching the 200 DMA. Yes. Well, I'm just below the 200 DMA on the hourly, and DKNG breaking the 50 DMA. Okay, you don't have to yell. I'm kidding. It's just you don't have to yell. It's caps lock. It's a joke. When it comes to Boeing, again, 250 is my level for the break to buy some. DKNG is actually on the 50-day on the daily, just like you said. I don't trade DKNG when it comes to options. It sucks. Do you like AMD here? AMD, a break of 84.97, I do like. NEO long-term calls. Not long-term, rather just own the stock like I already do. Are your Rocos calls for the same? They are. Macy's. Macy's I would stay away from, honestly. But break of 924, maybe. That's up to you. Docu 215 calls for this week. I would kind of watch out for anything for this week because it's already Wednesday. So start looking at next week for volume. And there's nothing on Docu here, guys. Sorry. Facebook entry point for long term, 235. I have my alert here. Would be nice. Why do you trade only stocks you know? It's kind of important to understand what you know before you just start throwing darts on the board. It's important to do your research on stuff that you know. It's when people mess up is when they start buying crap they don't know. That's stupid. Doing anything with SBE? SBE. Don't know what SBE is. I have no idea what SBE is, so I couldn't tell you. All right, let's see if there's any other questions here. GE, General Electric. Yeah, it's up pre-market. I don't trade options on it. Obviously, the volume is kind of like a tease like Bank of America with always a tons of volume. If you want to trade it above 1005, we can have that conversation like I always say. But until then, I don't see anything. Check the volume first, anything over 1,000. Your thoughts on Tesla options today? Number one, they're going to be really expensive. And number two, there's nothing on the screen on Tesla that makes me want to do anything. Until you break 467.50, you don't do anything. Microsoft entry point for a long. Anything below 200, you buy with both hands. IWM, love it here. Again, the Russell is up pre-market 0.30%. you can see a nice break. 180 is going to tap, and it's going to look very nice. I have the 180 calls for this week. Can Tesla buy above 455? Well, you did get a price target upgrade, but it needs to get to 467.50 before you do anything. Nvidia earnings is today. We saw with Lowe's, they had a really great earnings call and the stock fell. So guess what? Stay away from earnings, stay away from earnings, stay away from earnings. If tomorrow Nvidia soars or tanks, fine. But if you want to buy Nvidia, I say 492. I'm kind of hoping the stock falls today after a good set of earnings, so I can buy some more. I love Nvidia long term. Stocks to watch during December holidays. Target had a really good number. Walmart had a really good number. TJX had a really good number. Best Buy would be a really good one. Of course, Amazon. I have Shopify. I have Shopify and Amazon. Those are my big retailers that I own. I also own Lululemon. I think Lululemon's going to be great. I think Best Buy is a really good stock, and I don't own that name yet. But I'd rather have Amazon, obviously, because they also have other businesses like cloud, and now they're going to get into pharmacy. So Amazon's my largest retailer. I also have Shop, obviously. I also have Louis Vuitton, Moet Hennessy, quietly kicking ass. I'm up like 55% on the damn stock. LVMH, the luxury brand. Again, I own that, and I've added before, but after that, it's just been soaring. Lululemon, I actually added as well a couple months ago, so that's ticker sign Lulu. It's a great company, great management, but Target has been crushing it. Target, Walmart, Best Buy, I think those are the three you want to watch. I also like Burlington, and I don't own it yet. I'm kicking myself for not owning it because it's a stock I've been recommending for a while, so I'll take a look at it. But I will be adding Lowe's. We just had a great number in regards to housing starts. It just came out at 8:30. It beat expectations. I love Home Depot, but Lowe's has been that value play, and they have actually done better than Home Depot in performance. I finally have a chance to get into Lowe's at a better price. Low right now, below 150. I'm in. Green light, I'm buying some. And I've been waiting for Lowe's to actually fall a little bit after a great earnings report. The fact that people are selling this name, good. Give it to me. I want to buy some. So I'm happy the fact that they're down pre-market. Again, I do love some stock sales. And also keep an eye on Apple. Apple Watches, they're doing great. The new Macs that came out, the new iPads. I also have the iPad. I'm a big Apple fan, huge Apple fan. So I recommend, and they also have the new phone. So Apple's also a retail play. Let's see, one more question before we go. Buy Lowe's at the open? Yes, I will be buying Lowe's at the open. One more. Can NEO keep running up? Yeah, absolutely. NEO can keep running up, and we'll see what happens there. Again, we just had their earnings report. They also did better than expected. Again, NEO is one of those names that are a momentum name. They can move easily within a day, 20%, 15% in a day. Last week, we were down 90% on the option. It turned around in a day, and we got some profit out of it. So, NEO, you gotta have to just wait it out. You really just have to wait it out. All right, we're gonna go ahead and leave it there. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for joining me today. GAR Capital, FX.com is the website. Any other questions, feel free to comment on our page, tweet at us, or on Instagram DM. We'll be more than happy to answer when we can. Have a great rest of your day, guys. My name is Carlos Garcia, founder and CEO of GAR Capital. We'll talk to you tomorrow for tomorrow's morning note. Have a good one, guys.